Hey, y'all remember like 5 minutes ago when liberals were busy mocking Mike Pence as a prude for saying that he won't have dinner alone with women who aren't his wife? My, how that goalpost has moved. Hey guys, welcome back to Reality Check on MRC TV. I'm Brittany Hughes. Last year, Vice President Mike Pence publicly stated that he doesn't eat or take meetings alone with women who aren't his wife, or go to parties where there's alcohol if she's not there too. And liberals lost their minds. They called him a sexist prude. They mocked him for not being able to control himself around women. They laughed at him on Saturday Night Live and all of the late night shows. Here's a man who simply respects his wife so much that he wants to avoid the very appearance of impropriety, and they turned his integrity into the butt of their jokes. Now, this same group of left-wing hypocrites just spent the weekend tearing Brett Kavanaugh apart for drinking at high school parties 35 years ago. They've kind of temporarily set aside the whole sexual assault thing, considering they haven't been able to prove that, well, pretty much at all. So now they're on to dissecting his drinking habits from 1982 and analyzing his keg stand records and exactly when he lost his virginity. The side of the aisle that about 2 seconds ago was slamming Mike Pence for being a virtuous prude is now demanding that our SCOTUS nominees qualify for sainthood. At the same moment that Senate Democrats were busy grilling Kavanaugh over his drinking habits back in college, liberal Twitter was mocking Donald Trump for drinking Diet Coke instead of red wine during a UN meeting. Doesn't matter that the president has repeatedly said he hasn't had a drink since his brother died from alcoholism at 43. Hey, let's make fun of him for it instead. Funny how that works. See, if you don't drink, or if you say that sex should be saved for marriage, you're a religious nut job. Until you're a conservative who gets nominated for the Supreme Court. Then they'll comb through your old yearbooks looking for clues that you ever did one too many tequila shots and demanding to know every sordid detail about your bedroom life. And if they can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you ran a gang rape ring with a bunch of your 16-year-old buddies and not a single adult ever found out, they'll just set that aside and get you for the crime of playing beer pong while being a wealthy white male. Now, these are the same people who show up to protests dressed like condoms and vaginas and think that 14-year-old girls should be allowed to get publicly funded abortions without parental consent. And they're suddenly clutching their pearls over the notion that a 17-year-old boy drank beer in high school. They take every opportunity to slam Judeo-Christian values, and they demand we stop judging everybody, but now they seem to be suggesting that if you've ever been drunk, it's fair to assume that you're also a rapist. Funny when values matter and when they don't. Because for the left, it seems to be whenever they're politically expedient. So on that note, let he among you who's never chugged a natty light cast the first stone. And until then, maybe go crack the Bible you've all suddenly become so fond of. And that's your Reality Check, America. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.